QWERTY, are you okay? QWERTY, you're back. I missed you so much. You have no idea. It took some fiddling around, but I managed to get him into working state. Even expanded his storage container too. Now QWERTY can carry more things. He seems to have retained all his memories too, which I wasn't completely sure how he would, because of the damage he sustained. So that's good. But I couldn't help but notice the odd things. There were traces of an alien energy in QWERTY's system. That makes sense actually. We ran into some functional alien ruins a while ago. Wait, seriously? That's incredible. Then I have to cut the reunion short. But you've got to take me right now. Alien tech in action. There's no way I can pass that up. Of course, you should definitely take a look at it. Awesome. I can't believe I'm actually going to see working alien tech. Alright then, let's go! Oh man, you better not be pranking me. What's the matter, buddy? Are you feeling nervous about coming back here? Hey, it's okay. If anything happens, Starch Stewart and I are gonna be right here to bail you out. You have returned. What do you want? I'm getting weirdly used to seeing possessed robots. Leave QWERTY alone. What do you want? I want what is best for both of us. I apologize for breaking this one, but it is urgent. I speak with you. I have adjusted communication, safer transmissions. This is too much to take in. Gotta remember to breathe. I require assistance. Create interface. Communicate with terminals. In exchange, terminals restore this broken world. Human, work quickly. Wait, what are you? What's your name? QWERTY, are you okay? Are you sure? Cute little knucklehead. People, this is not how engineering works. You cannot simply look at something and have an idea of what does what. Did that voice say his terminal could help us? If we can trust it, does that mean we could terraform this planet? Is that even possible? Hold on. Let me just see something. I see. If I just... And then... Yeah, that should work. Star Stewart, I've got a pretty good idea of how to do this. I just mark a blueprint using my Omni tool. Or mark up, sorry. Ah, there we go. there's your relay blueprint. This should work as input-output translator, but you'll need to use these strange terminals. Did we just meet a real alien? I'm struggling to take this in. I'm definitely writing this down in my journal. So hello everyone and welcome back to One Lonely Outpost here on Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. So in the previous episode we received our first colonist, who is an engineer, who helped us fix QWERTY and also fix some of the shop that we have in our RV back at our base. So on this episode, the idea is gonna be to try and craft the interface relay so that we can get to communicate with the alien interface and start hopefully working on terraforming this planet and make it a little bit more livable. But with that said, we're gonna have to take a look and see what exactly do we need in order to craft the terminal. Steel ingots, copper ingots, glass, and basic circuitry. I should have all of these things in my storage. We have the steel ingots, we have circuitry, we have glass. What else was there? I forgot. Oh my god, that's horrible. I just looked at these things. Glass. Hold on, don't I have glass? Oh, this is silicon. Okay. So how do I get glass? Do I need to process glass? Okay, so it might be that the silicon needs to be reinforced or processed even further. That's gonna be unfortunate, but that's gonna give me time to go and water my crops. So as you can see, we have quite the expansive farm. I still don't know if sprinklers are gonna be a thing, just due to the fact of how much you can water just with your basic setup or your first initial tool. It's able to water quite a lot of crops. Let's refill that water by melting some ice. Irony, I know. So we're gonna water all of this. It seems like some of these crops are even ready to be harvested, which is awesome. So we have gathered some additional research points, possibly for biology. That is if we have gathered these crops for the first time. And we're gonna be able to replant them. We have some plant-based waste and stuff like that. So we can go plant these two. Plant these two. I'm not really sure if I want to be planting one seed over there. I will eventually have to redesign this if they're going to be truly sprinklers, but we are still at the start of the game, so it's hard for me to determine how that's gonna work out. And where can I see? Whoa, that's some freaky picture. What is the current status? Stamina tutorial. No. I want to take a look at the tasks. Don't have unread messages. Bok choy, carrot, Jewelfruit. Milkroot has still not reached its full mature state. Noah nut has, however. And so unfortunately we don't really get that many crops out of these, but it's okay. Are we getting glass? Yes, we are getting glass. Awesome. So let's go get that relay. I'm gonna keep the silicon to be processed And we're gonna return these resources in here. I had to acquire blueprint for basic circuitry from our fellow colonists there. So that's something I had to go and invest into. And unfortunately, this one is already quite full. So I will be forced to, therefore, probably eventually set up another storage unit just for the crops and potentially maybe even fertilizer and things of such nature. I really don't know. But I wanted to make sure that we have dealt with the crops. Okay, so the roasted carrots are so far my favorite thing because they give you boost for 180 minutes where your protagonist is able to run around, and this is super helpful because it of course makes you faster, and it's relatively easy recipe to craft. All you need are carrots. Administrator logon detected. Confirming procedure override. Okay, I'm not really sure why did it point us to that location. Wait, this can't be right. What's up? Scans indicate significant changes in atmospheric composition. Atmospheric composition is now safe for humans to breathe. That has to be a bug, right? Well, there's one way to check for sure. By the stars above, I can breathe. That is amazing. We don't have to go around wearing these helmets anymore. What a great start of the day. I wonder what else these ruins can do. Think we might see grass on Calypso? Well, question is idle. No terraforming process are underway. So how do I interact with this thing? Do I have to every damn time bring up one of those things? Okay, this wasn't accessible before. I'm trying to see if I can interact with these things. It's really not letting me do that much. So we might try to go and I don't know, maybe take a look at the location with those crystals. No, that was right over here. Well, okay. So technically what I can do, because I have some money, I can purchase more seeds. Unfortunately, the alien crops, which is the Milkroot and the Jewelfruit and all these other fancy things. So Novapop, Nut, Milkroot, and Jewelfruit. Those are like native species which I was able to uncover by dusting off the little sediments which can be accumulated. And we have had one sandstorm so far. But overall, I'm not really sure what else can be really done. We have to eat once per day. I don't really know how much money will I be earning. Every 8 days you do receive a salary, but because I still don't have the idea of how certain features are gonna work, such as how much food will I need for the colony or things of such nature, yeah, that's gonna kind of affect a few things. So our inventory is one seed. I could have sworn I dropped it off. So can directly go take a look inside. The carrots cost us like 5 spore bucks. They don't take that much to grow. Potato and bok choy. Bok choy takes the longest time. And if I go with additional carrots, I'll just have more for the roasted carrots. So I have to order them, but I will receive the seeds tomorrow. So with that said, I think I will go with also the potatoes as well. It's gonna greatly expand my farming operation. And that gives us now opportunity to explore a bit more. Although I don't really think I'll be able to find too many things right now. So eventually there's meant to be bugs, fish, and we are supposed to find some sort of mining cave or something where we will be able to come across even more resources. And I'm determining that based on just the Omni stars, which you can like have. So there's like ichthyology and things of such nature, and so there you have the fish and the bugs, and well, they don't all belong to ichthyology. That's just one science for one specific type of species, but you get the gist. So since there are multiple Omni stars that can be accumulated, that means there will be multiple things which can be done. Also, I do wonder what will need to happen in order for us to bring in another colonist. So yeah, interesting things. Also do wonder if I will be eventually able to trade. I'm quite sure there has to be some rare minerals or something which the company that sent us here would appreciate from us. And then I can gather some stone. So this is what the silica is made out of. And that's further refined into the glass. It's a good idea that I tried the silica. Okay, so we have access to oxygen. That is freaky. It's still below the freezing point, which probably explains the water. Because if you don't use metric system, then 0 degrees is when water starts to freeze or solidify. And so I'm still pretty damn amazed that the crops are actually growing here, because it's like freezing and you have to water them. As I would assume that the water crystals would expand and potentially damage the crops. Also, the soil must be hard, and the crops require certain conditions for them to be able to grow. Kind of a fun thing. So yeah, we're gonna see. The question is if these crystals on the entire planet are able to now suddenly create the atmosphere which we require, because it just happened from second to second, and that is some next level sci-fi type of stuff. Because in order for you to pump up that amount of concentration of oxygen into the atmosphere along with the other gases, yeah. Also, they can pump in oxygen so you can breathe, but in the air, there can be all sorts of other things. So if we would have, like, for example, Mars, and we would suddenly have oxygen in the atmosphere, and you would try to breathe in, but the dust storm would come in, because the planet has, like, no atmosphere, and the solar radiation and all these heavy metals and things which can be in the sand itself, if you would inhale that thing, it can absolutely damage your lungs. So I would still probably use the freaking helmet. But okay, by day 16, that should be the end of the second week, we should also receive our salary. And so let's see what's this. Dear Star Steward, it is with great surprise that we confirm your last report. Your equipment is now capable of detoxifying Calypso's atmosphere within the reported time frame. However, your Omni tool readings support no other explanation. We are curious how you achieved such a feat. With this in mind, we are pleased to announce a new candidate for colony residents. To ensure their arrival, you must demonstrate our colony meets their transfer condition. Jim Bob Whitman, a mechanical engineer, transfer conditions: forge 5 steel ingots and cook 1 winter root stew. Okay. I don't know if I have all the ingredients. I'm gonna have to check. Most likely I do. I think it requires bok choy, potatoes, and carrots. Winter stew. Wait, that's winter root stew. Okay, and we need to forge 5 steel ingots. Great. Well, the problem with that is that I'm not sure how much iron I have left. Because I have been kind of forging the ingots left and right. So I don't know how much do I need in order to craft one. And I have not seen new iron deposits popping up on the surface. So it'd be kind of stupid if I will require, you know, to go buy the raw resource from someone. And I think our fellow colonist is able to sell us certain resources and ingredients and stuff like that. Hold on, I forgot. We should receive the seeds in here. So we should have like 20 more seeds. Which means I will be able to farm a lot. And okay, we have more crops, which is just wonderful. So I want to have like a continuous production. It's a Stardew Valley thing. I don't know what to tell you. Even during winter, with the winter mixed seeds, you are able to keep growing crops, so there's no excuses. You are able to grow crops, and other games still allow you to grow crops during winter. You just have to know which crops to work with. Okay, so this is all gonna get watered. So, 4 of these, 1 of these, huh? Okay. So I'm just gonna replant them over in here. And I'm gonna... Let's turn the soil into our next set of crops. I don't really know what needs to happen for me to undo the land to be like this. Maybe a day needs to pass, maybe something else needs to happen, who knows. But the carrots are there. Okay, and now to find the place for our spuds. Let's go like this. Unfortunately, when it came to the bok choy, I did have initially 10 of the seeds, and I planted them, and they took forever to reach full maturity, and I was not able to acquire the same amount of seeds back. So that's why I have only 9 of them planted now. They still take the longest amount of time to reach maturity, as is. And there's still thankfully plenty of ice crystals for me to recharge my water. And I really want to plant this last Jewelfruit, so let's do this. Wonderful. Each day we should eat something in order for our energy bar to be processed. What do you mean? It's 5. Why is it just showing me 3? What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I was a little bit afraid there. This can go over here, and then you can go over here. I have a lot of iron ingots. Okay. Jim Bob Whitman, mechanical engineer, transfer condition. We appreciate your continued cooperation. So that should be done. Dear Star Steward, we have dispatched Jim Bob Whitman to Calypso, set to arrive in 2 days' time. He holds a 2-year degree in mechanical and environmental engineering and 2 certifications, but has extensive work history in the field and has assisted with multiple research papers in the fields of mechanical and environmental engineering. He has 1 dependent, Alicia, age 10. Authorized landing coordinates. Okay, I think they're gonna be by the ocean. Okay, so the Nereid Canyon is where our first colonist is. So they're gonna go to the seaside nexus then. Okay. So let's see if we can get some raw iron still, although I highly doubt it. So 2 days. Tomorrow is gonna be the 16th. A week has 8 days in this game. I don't know if we're gonna be working with 4 weeks per season. So right now we have the initial season. We have 800 bucks to our name. Unfortunately, our friend here has some expensive blueprints. It's like 1,500 for us to improve our watering. Yeah, I won't be able to afford any of this, and I don't want to purchase the kitchen because we already have that. I unfortunately had to, in order to fulfill one of the previous quests, I was forced to take apart the kitchen and reassemble it in order for me to be able to achieve one of the goals, because I just simply did not have enough of the components that were required for me to build a second kitchenette. And also that would completely drain my energy cells, and because our power grid is only able to support a certain amount of things, I will have to go and invest into that solar panel or wind turbine, which we were able to get a blueprint for. But I haven't been messing around with that yet, so we're gonna have to see. Okay, there's another entry. So we have the data logs. So I'm not able to read this black box, but we can try to read the data log number 1. Captain Valerie Kirk, Star Trek, reporting 461-2551. The last one left, others vanished at sunrise, swallowed by the waste. Put Jacobs down after attempted mutiny. It hurts. Planet must be getting to me, making me soft. It's over now. Ambitions reduced to disappointment. Sacrifices for a future that will never come to pass. Leaving these logs for whoever finds them. Learn from my mistakes. Can't realize a dream with nothing but your wits. If the storms don't get you, the loneliness will. Being watched now, can hear the voices, its voice, have to go. Okay, that's spooky. Let's read the second one. Captain Valerie Kirk, reporting for 632551. Don't worry, old girl, we'll leave in 2. Now that we have anywhere to go, focus and release the latches. Unscrew the plates. Back to better times. You used to put starships together. Real good at it too. At least until the BGP interfered. Impossible regulations to make themselves look good. Wait, no. Not the navigation module. Plasma beam right through the sensor and the CPU. Crap, there's no fixing this. Jacobs, you fool. How often did you argue about this? Sometimes pulling the trigger is a kindness. Stranding me here in death sentence. It's found me again. Need to hide. Okay. Data log number 3. Captain Valerie Kirk reporting 652551. I'm not stranded. This is fine. Rodriguez could fix this. She could fix anything. Need to think like her. Nav mod too complex to fix. Fabricate something dirt simple enough to reach the nearest colony. BGP-1 set up to neutralize planetary defenses on Theopra 5 told us their cannon battery was under maintenance. They got the date wrong. Made it through somehow. Straight shot took out the coolant. Rodriguez stopped the guns from going critical. What's that noise? That stupid thing is broadcasting now. No, it's 2 weeks early. No. Okay. Captain Valerie Kirk reporting for 672551. Breathe in, count 4. Breathe out, count 4. Wow, this is bringing back Wolfenstein. Don't panic, everything will be fine. You've been through worse. Remember the siege of Salinas? An entire company of soldiers, out of food, out of ammunition, still held on, even after MacLeod betrayed us. Even after I was the only one left, even after I lost my arm. 26 days later, help arrived. But no help is coming this time, right? Nor should it after what I did. So think, Val. Crew disappeared, nav mod is destroyed, out of tungsten, no rescue. Is there anything I can do? Speak of the devil, it's back again. What the hell is back again? Captain Valerie Kirk reporting for 692551. Another bloody storm, and it takes out the power too? Jacobs, this was all your fault. You and the idiots who backed your little mutiny. You think you can turn on me? Leave me behind here? Have you forgotten who I am? I forged us into the most feared pirates in the galaxy. Without me, you'd still be backwater thieves and broke veterans fighting over a few dozen Yengi. I led the storming of the SC Valiant. I stole the intel on Neturn. This is 4. Yep, Neturn 4. I masterminded 36 successful raids. You think you're better than old bucklehead Val now? Think she's past her prime, huh? Once I get off this rock. Now what? Another transmission. More than a month early too. Wait, I recognize some of these words. Captain Valerie Kirk, reporting for 712551. Need to calm down. Clouded minds and lives. Nutrient-based machine broke down again. Breaks every month. Breaks after storms too. Routine maintenance will get my mind off things. Focus in. It's quiet now. Used to be so noisy. We thought we had it made. Finally found a place for ourselves. Set our base up in the caves. Went raiding whenever supplies got low. Tried to reduce casualties at first. Things changed on Epsilon 3. Lost 6 good men. Had to put my subordinates first. No. The nutrient-based machine is busted. Critical parts are broken. It can be fixed. Captain Valerie Kirk, reporting for 732551. No food left now. Water's low too. Need to leave ASAP. Thought things through. Got a plan. Not much of one, but the best bet. I'll use parts from the alien ruins. Use it to rig up basic nav mod. It won't get me far, but far enough. Remember when we fought them? We were so excited. Alien ruins are everywhere, but active ones? That's unheard of. We didn't want to share it. We wanted it as a secret for ourselves. Tried everything we could, didn't learn a thing, but I don't need secrets now. Just parts. If I can pull this off, I'll mend my ways. I'll go straight again. If I can just get off this frozen hellscape. It's back again, watching me closely, trying to say something. But what? Captain Valerie Kirk, reporting for 75-2551. Stay calm. Keep your grip firm. Aim the stim back. It hurts so much. Focus. Middle thigh. Don't black out now. Release the safety. It's stuck. Press the emergency release. Come on. That's better. It won't last for long though. Really miss Jang Yu right now. He'd fix me up. He'd fix me right up. Gone now through like everyone else. It's all over. Got hurt bad, trying to get the ports. Had to crawl back. No nav mod, no hope, as if my miserable luck could change. I wanted to believe that there was a place for us. But that and the trauma were all we had in common. Disagreements turned deadly. People began to disappear, expected the inevitable betrayal. But now from Jacobs, that's how life is. I'm forsaken. And let's do the data log 9, and then on like another day we can read through the other ones. Captain Valerie Kirk reporting for 77-2551. Startup sequence complete. After everything she's been through, the old girl still runs. Who would have thought she'd outlast me? The PGP used us and threw us away. My men and I deserve better. I tried to make a place of our own to survive. We did terrible things. Things that haunt me for the rest of my life. I did them for myself, for my men, for a place to belong. Whoever reads this, don't go in alone. This planet is deadly. Help your subordinates. Invest in your colony. Find out what it wants for the sake of the future we all wanted. Oh, and Jacobs, I'm sorry. Hands are shaking, injury isn't healing right. Odds of getting anywhere without the nav mod are a trillion to 1. If I have to die, then I'm going out on my own terms. In case I don't make it, the code is 83759. This is my last log. I don't expect to survive, but I'm feeling lucky today. Okay, I'm not really sure where this code is gonna come in handy, but it's not like I don't have to remember 10,000 numbers for just system shock, right? There we have 84257 and God knows what else. That's gonna be tricky. Okay, so it's gonna be 5 p.m. so it's gonna start getting darker soon. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find that much iron, but that's mostly because the first week when I was here and when I wasn't able to do too much after I watered the crops, I just kept roaming around the map trying to find what I can, get my hands on any resources I could, and that is why mostly what you see are the crystals of ice and the rocks left. Because whenever I came across any other geodes or nodes of ore, I mined them. The energy here works quite well. You do have quite a lot of energy or stamina. So, yeah. We're able to do quite a lot. But I cannot wait to see this planet start turning green, maybe the ice starting to melt. I'll definitely try to wait until our new colonists will arrive. And yeah, we're gonna see how we're gonna continue from that point forward. I don't want to make the video too damn long. I'm quite sure there is a channel which focuses strictly on farming sims and games of such nature. They are like years ahead of me, but I try to cover a variety of games. I'm trying to finish certain titles. I'm trying to just have a variety of games because I enjoy to play a variety of games. I have like a title or two to which I like to return or stick with, but there are far and few in between. Okay, so no sales today. I really have to figure out how to sell stuff. I think it's even possible for me to purchase or purchase like the raw ore, but you see it costs me 80 credits to get 1 iron ore, so that's ridiculous. Okay, so solar storms. Star Steward, just letting you know that I'm going to be staying inside for a while. Solar storms make my arms malfunction. You should check any electrical equipment you have to make sure it hasn't also been damaged by the storm. See you when the storm is over. Okay, bad weather like solar storms can break machines on farmstead. Keep an eye out for broken devices. They ain't productive when they're broke. Interact with broken machines to begin repairs. In maintenance mode, make a circuit path from start to the goal. Okay, so there's some sort of mini game. Whoa. Okay. So this is reaching one of the circuits. I think I fixed it. So this one was an easy fix. Or easier fix. I don't know, I'm guessing thanks to me messing around with a few of the games I came across recently, which revolve around having a bunch of puzzles in them. It's slightly easier for me to maybe deal with some of these things, but I don't want to toot my own horn because I know what kind of knucklehead I am, and that can bite me in the ass ridiculously fast. So I don't want to get too cocky, because I know that I can screw up rather fast. Holy crap, it looks like the radiation storm from Fallout is here. Right, who's with me? We have our spots, quite a lot of them. Now, I would be afraid of what would happen to the crops just because of the solar storm. That can literally make or break your crops, I would guess. Because that's radiation, that's all sorts of things. I would definitely wear the helmet now. If there's any time when to wear the damn helmet, it is now. Okay, let's try to water these. Finish with the crops. I'm gonna have to replant those spots. And we might have our first nut seeds. Or what are these things? Milkroot, sorry, my bad. I'm still learning these things. It's brand new stuff. If I'll have 1,000 hours in this game like I had in Stardew Valley, then you can judge me. But, yeah, that game is like crack cocaine for me, goddammit. I love that game. I can't help it. It's ridiculously fun game. Okay, Alright, what else do we have? We have 17 spots. Four and 3. Technically put down some additional crops in here. But an interesting mini game to fix stuff. I do wonder if it's gonna apply to like a whole bunch of electronics. And also, if you would have an increased productivity rate on, let's say, a solar panel, just because of the solar storm. Because if you've been with the channel for a while, back in the day, I used to play this game where you like colonize Mars and other planets. And during the solar storm, the solar panels have actually increased productivity rate due to the fact that the sun was outputting more energy, and so the solar panels were able to utilize this. I'm not sure if that's a feature in here, but it certainly does give the game this sort of spooky vibe, as it really does almost remind the person as if they were playing Fallout, right? Who's with me on this? I wanted to plant it over here because I think there is an empty space. Damn it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. We should eat something so that our energy bar is full and we won't wake up tomorrow exhausted. Kind of convenient for our colonists or new colonists to reach the planet day after the solar storm. I do wonder if some of these events are scripted. So like the solar storm, or if eventually they're gonna get randomized once you settle in some of the basic stuff and have few colonists in. Oh, you said that you're gonna be inside, no? I used to share a room with my youngest brother, Louis. He would ask me to keep my robot eye open as a night light. I miss Louis. Why do you have a robot eye? I mean, if you were in some tragic accident and your arms had to be reattached or something, okay. But if I would have the option to choose between my hands and some robotic arms, so I don't know, Deus Ex Mankind or something, I would probably try to keep my damn arms. Just saying. And I implant, I just don't know. I'm even skeptical about getting LASIK, and I wear glasses. I don't want to wear lenses because it's the first thing which I was taught as a kid is to not stick fingers or things into my eyes. And when you are literally using these things, you have to do that. And I have had instances where like my colleagues used to use the contact lenses, but infections got into their eyes because they either did not clean them properly, wash their hands properly, or something. So that would freak me out. And last year I had the unfortunate situation where my eyes were as if I don't know, it was some sort of inflammation, and for like 2 weeks I was absolutely unusable. So I couldn't see, it hurt like hell, and I had to get eye drops and everything, and it was a total freaking nightmare. So I don't know if I would have gone that far. Okay, there's nothing for me to do, so no additional resources for me to harvest, and unless the new regions will become accessible, I cannot do too much. So that means I will only be receiving points for biology for harvesting crops. If there are new crops, probably. I don't think I will be receiving more of the Omni stars for collecting spuds and carrots all the time over and over again. I really do wonder if I need to set up the interface again. Almost seems like there's some sort of pathway or elevator somewhere. Maybe once the second colonist arrives, because he's another engineer, we're gonna be able to make him go and take a look at the ruins. He apparently has a daughter. I seriously wonder at what point do I need to start providing food? Because like the initial messages which you receive are all about just that. Oh yeah, and we talked about the going through the data, right? So we went through the data logs. So engine scrap, I cannot do that. Alien helmet, insect, claw, egg, skull, unknown alloy. I cannot really do much here. So let's just drop off everything. The crops are currently planted. They have been watered. They're growing. I'm missing a spot here. That's most unfortunate, but nothing I can do. The carrots might be done soon, so who knows. But yeah, I think we can call it night and see what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I guess the point for biology is because I collected the new crop, and we did get the PG pay 500 credits for surviving another week. So every 8 days you get like a salary. But I really want to learn how to do trading. Whoa, that's a big RV. Alicia, gosh darn it, girl. You're gonna take a nasty tumble. Quit running around. I'm tired of being stuffed in a spaceship. I'm gonna go stash your toolbox if you don't quit this tomfoolery. Oh, so they're next to the other one. I thought they were gonna be by the ocean. Did I misread the map? Fine, whatever. I still don't know if my protagonist is a girl or a guy. Well, hello there. We're the new colonists. Mechanics, more precisely. Might not have been expecting my little girl, I reckon. Yeah, she'll be following me everywhere, and there ain't a thing on any planet she can't fix. If she goes and puts her mind to it, that is. 2 more Earthlings on an alien planet. So have you seen any alien ruins yet? Come now, Alicia. Don't go bothering anyone with that nonsense. Funny you should ask. So you have seen alien ruins. I've got tons of theoretical data that I've written several papers on the subject. Though they've all been rejected so far. But Dad... Alright, that's enough, sweetheart. The girls gotta learn not to be interrupting every conversation with talk about aliens. The Pan-Galactic Parliament is peevish enough about them as is. We need more scrutiny here. Anyway, I've got and get started, but I'm sure we'll be seeing lots of each other. Come on, Alicia, I reckon we've got some work to do. So what exactly is Jim's shop? Nope, that's QWERTY. Okay, we can even enter there. Whoa. That's awesome. Talk. Alicia done piqued my curiosity about the aliens you imagine. What kind of tech they must have. I bet we can have real enlightening conversation with one of their mechanics. But the universe is so big and beautiful. There just has to be another beings out there. Anyway, I need to do my homework. Later! I really wonder if he's gonna be willing to sell me something or what we're gonna be able to do with them. But it seems like, are they gonna be setting up shop in... Yeah, I was correct. It's the Seaside Nexus. I just incorrectly remembered that it's not the Neary Canyon where the Aaron set up shop. God damn it, Key and Peel. You have ruined that name. Oh man, I really miss that skit show. They used to have some pretty darn funny skits in there. I mean, no joke, like seriously funny stuff. Unfortunately, I cannot even afford one of the upgrades from Aaron that would allow me to upgrade either the matter manipulator or the spray tool. Yeah, carrots are done. I assumed correctly. Question is if we're gonna have enough carrots. 11. That's kind of funny, but okay. Do I, like, change this? I think another one is here. And the bok choy is still gonna require additional time. QWERTY, can you, like, you know, buzz off from there? Good boy. Okay. Need to replant these things if that's gonna be even possible. And this, like this. Still have to water this one guy. Fortunately, one ice is enough to refill your water storage. And nobody is wondering why they can breathe in the atmosphere and even the newcomers automatically don't wear the helmets. Sorry, QWERTY, did not want to spray you. I know some cats are not fond of water. I somehow wish I would learn how to completely make this thing disappear. I don't even care that it's now taking significantly longer amount of time for me to water all the crops. The main reason why is fairly simple. It just, it's gonna be easier for me. Okay, I planted the carrot over there to fill in that one gap. I just have to remember that I've done something so stupid. And now it's some time has passed. We can eat stuff. I don't know if I need to explore or what's gonna happen. But I think, yeah, so we have played another few days. And we have new colonists. And we've read through the data logs. So quite a lot of things. We've expanded the farming. We did first form of terraforming on the planet. Question is if we're going to be able to keep it up. And who knows what things will happen next. So if you want to find out, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. So I publish content on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, I do all sorts of other stuff. I have 100 days in video games. There's a lot. But those videos take a bit longer, and because I'm not paid by YouTube, I cannot like dedicate specifically time just for that. So please be patient with me. Okay. I'm busy proofreading a paper I wrote on theoretical alien migration patterns. If you need something fixed, go see Dad. She's quite far and alone from everyone. I don't know, I would still probably have a rule that people should stick together when they are on this planet. I at least have QWERTY, so maybe he can drag me around or do stuff. If I need something fixed. Okay. Alicia takes out a lot of me, but she also puts a lot in. Mostly cookies. Yeah, I do feel bad. Me and Alicia have been moving around a whole lot, and that ain't great for a kid. It's about time we put down some roots, I reckon. I like talking to you as much as the next colonist, but I reckon I'm all talked out for today. So I cannot have anything repaired right now. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just roam around a little bit more, call it the night, and I'll see you all in the comments or at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and and check out the channel for fun content. We do fun things here. I'm trying my best. Trust me, I'm trying my best.